Okay. Okay, let's see.
Hello, world.
Hello.
Man, we got so heated in the Batman talk, I forgot to bring up Kevin Smith's Superman.
I'm sure that would have gone great. Also, we haven't talked... I mean, we can do the Superman movie at some point.
Well, no, this was a bit where Kevin Smith gets commissioned to write a script for Superman, but the producer keeps telling him Superman's not interesting and keeps like telling him like all these changes he has to make in the movie. And basically, the movie never gets produced, but apparently it's terrible. Like, Superman can't have superpowers, no one wants to see that, and all that kind of stuff, and it just basically explains Batman. But we're gonna play good games today.
Yes, actually, unironically. Well, okay, there's a lot of ironically, but also some unironically.
Well, you know, Smash TV's unfinishable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just like that's kind of what I mean by not good.
Well, we'll get to that. So, okay, enough of that. So, hello and welcome to a Friday edition of Retro and Rhapsody. Today we are going through another kind of profile of the company, although really, actually more three companies this episode, because originally this was going to just be a game based on Midway, but then it kind of expanded it to include a few other companies because Midway has acquired a few companies over the years, or acquired over the years. Like one of their first ones, I believe, was Williams, which is people who do the things like Defender. I believe they were mostly a pinball developer, much like Midway was. And also another one that they acquired was actually Atari Games at some point. So their catalog now kind of, if you get Midway compilations now, their games are actually also included in that, which is kind of interesting because they also kind of had a little bit of a thing going on in the early 90s, but we'll get to that when we get to that because we're going to take a look at games that kind of sort of push the envelope in certain ways. Maybe not as much as first, but definitely later on. And the first one we're taking a look at is pretty tame, even back in the day, it was kind of tame, but we kind of have to play this one because of things we were talking about later in the episode. So let's go ahead and get this booted. So this is very much a classic. And this is... Well, it kind of says it. This is Robotron 2084, which is a game that was developed by one Eugene Jarvis. It has a look to it. And here it is. Basically developed, VidKids was the actual, developer of it, but it was kind of more associated to Williams. VidKids was Eugene Jarvis and someone else whose name I forgot, unfortunately. But yes, here is your plot. Also, as Eugene Jarvis-ass of an intro as you can get. Yeah, basically.
You remember his game, what Eugene Jarvis wrote before this, right?
Yeah, he was Defender and Stargate.
And Joust.
Oh, right. I was going to say, I don't think it listed Joust when I was looking it up, but it's close enough.
But boy, does he like pallet cycling.
Yeah, it's great and totally not painful on the eyes. But anyway, yes. This is basically the prototype for dual stick shooters. Because that is... Also, I like that it's the indestructible Hulk. Completely distinct thing. So anyway, let's just go ahead and start. Oh, well, it is listed as Freedom Planet. Let me fix it real quick. Oh, and I bet you none of the tags are also there, because Twitch hates, consistency.
Sorry, we could just go back to Freedom Planet.
Well, let's see. Casual. I already did that. Because, of course, when you do the game as retro, it doesn't automatically put in retro. Which, I don't know why.
Is it doing that again?
Well, for the it's always done that. Where if you...
Because I know for a while, if you typed it in and then you clicked on a thing, it wouldn't fill it in. And
no,
it
it's...
started doing it again?
So what it's doing is, rather than... When you put in the game, because there's a game, retro, there is also a tag, retro. You would imagine that you'd figure if it was doing the thing that it's trying to do, or it's because it automatically, like if you play certain games, it automatically put the genre. Put in retro, it should automatically put retro in there.
No,
but
of course. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
can't have sense.
So anyway, that's Robotron. Let's actually play this.
Yeah.
So,
Let me see Tron some robos.
So yeah, it is a dual stick shooter.
One of the earliest ones, actually.
Yep.
If not the original.
I do believe that this is the original, because this did come out in 1982.
Yeah, I think this is the first twin stick shooter.
Let's see.
Which it's so cool to go back in time and see where genres began. Especially ones that don't have a genre named after them. There's a game called Twin Stick, as far as I know.
No, there wasn't. But then again, because there was that boom of twin stick shooters that was out during the Xbox Live Arcade era.
Yeah.
That well, technically this didn't come out because that was a thing in something else. But Geometry Wars, when it originally came out, that was mostly that, and there's a few other. Those were kind of just billed, at least from what I remember, as just Robotron clones. Kind of in the same way that Doom clone was.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't help
when...
that Geometry Wars looks like this, with the weird glowing, pulsating pallet cycling.
Plus, I remember when Geometry Wars came out, that kind of that was the whole that was what caused the resurgence of the twin stick, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Was specifically Geometry Wars.
Yep, Geometry Wars is definitely one of the bigger ones. So because the thing was is that it helped that at that point, because you think about the 360, well, technically you could have done the Xbox, but the fact that they were pushing the Xbox Live Arcade thing, which was cheap games that you could play for, cheap arcade-style games that you can play so that are, you can fill out your thing. You don't have to spend $60 on a game.
Yeah.
And the fact that
easy achievement points.
also at that point, the fact that you had a controller that by default had 2 joysticks on it.
Yep.
Okay. There's that.
Yeah, this game kind of becomes a bastard
Yep.
after a while.
Jarvis games just like look what people thought the arcades looked like in the 1980s. You got these like unique sound effects, the glowing palette, the immediate urgencies. This is just like 80s arcade.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
And
Yes.
you didn't do ass. You can't,
I'll
can't
do
have
it.
to do ass.
I'll do it with this one.
By
And what
law,
does
you must test out ass.
And what doesn't get a lot of credit here is notice how there's no slowdown. Your guy always moves at the same speed, regardless how many entities are on the screen. They don't like rapidly speed up or anything weird like that. Which I guess doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but this is 1982.
Yeah, I could definitely. The fact that how much is on screen at this point is ridiculous.
Remember when you played Tron, and Tron did not feel this smooth?
No, it did not. Oh, actually, I just remembered there was another game that I was going to add to this list, but I might just sneak that in real quick. But,
Is it? It's not twin. No, we're not doing twin sticks. We're doing Midway games.
yeah, it's well, Midway.
This game's making me think of an entirely different game that's not a twin stick shooter and it's on the SNES, but it has a similar premise, kind of. But it's horror.
Oh no, that took us.
You're not okay. You were thinking that. All right. 'Cause I can't wait to do that one. That one you definitely should do co-op.
Zombie and My Neighbors.
Yeah.
So we are. That is definitely not on tonight's menu.
No, I had a feeling. I remembered what the gist
Not
of this.
Ate by Neighbors is a Lucasfilm, is a LucasArts game.
Yes, it is.
It's also
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Also, Bob and Ayer. No, I've never actually played Blaster, but I know that is what Eugene Jarvis worked on after this.
Wasn't there also Wasn't there also? Oh no, this is Robotron 2084. I know there was another Robotron game after this.
Yep.
I could have sworn.
Yeah, 'cause there's a series of them that I think it kicked off during that era of, hey, like, budget PS1 games are becoming a thing, so we're gonna make a bunch of remakes of arcade games.
Yeah.
Because I know there's the Robotron, like, 2064, I think, was the one that was on the 64.
But that's 20 less than 2084.
It's prequel. I actually don't know.
No.
I just know that it existed, and that just seems like something that they would do.
I have a thing against prequels. I gotta be honest. I think it's just annoying. But let me addend that. I think a regular prequel is annoying. I think a sequel prequel is absolutely inane, and you shouldn't do it.
I think it depends upon the circumstance.
I mean, a prequel is a sequel prequel.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, the second one is actually the before the first one. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, that's what
That's
a
not
prequel
that's
is.
it's not how numbering goes. Like, Lufia 2 is the prequel to Lufia 1, which, again, it's not how numbers work.
Okay, but what if it's a prequel, but it doesn't matter?
Does anything matter?
It has no bearing on the plot of the first game.
Then just make it a different one!
Wait, isn't Nier
Yeah, I couldn't
Automata technically a prequel? Or is...
I thought
No,
that
it's
takes place
technically a
after.
sequel.
Okay, it
actually.
is. I couldn't remember if that was before or after.
But yeah, in
That's-
that,
that's a whole can of worms we don't want to open up.
Oops.
yeah,
Alright.
but in that case, Torpid, I would argue, why bother making it a prequel at all? Just make it its own thing.
And the idea is it's set in the same setting, but
I mean, yeah, but then that would just be a spin-off.
I can't believe you guys got this far and didn't bring up Metal Gear.
Right.
I mean, I felt like I had made my point. I didn't want to run it into the ground.
Anyway, so
you
yeah.
know,
So how does
much like
Robotron
Konami
play?
did.
It plays like
Oh.
Robotron. It plays like
It's twin stick.
Yeah, it plays like Robotron. It still plays really good.
It's very one-to-one controls and smooth. despite the fact the game becomes a real bastard real quick.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jarvis's signature are games that are real bastards. Like Defender is notorious for being really difficult, but you can watch people score like, well, not one credit clear because it loops, but you can see people score amazingly high on it.
Yeah, and also Defender by itself was like, I think we went over this when we had your ranked Defender, but it was like people were just intimidated by the fact that game had 5 buttons on it.
Mm.
That's it.
And then Stargate comes out and adds a 6.
Yep.
So for this one, honestly, I'd rank this pretty high considering
Yeah.
how good it plays, and also its origins as. Because I know sometimes we've had games that have started out as the origins of something and it's still kind of ass, but this one I think is a good origin game.
Okay. I had to make sure that it was on the right list. Okay. So, Robotron. So let's
I
see.
mean, I'm sitting in purplish territory with this.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, okay.
I'm looking at seeing what classic stuff we have. So we have stuff like Galaga at 6. I would say I would probably put, because we got also Dig Dug in there. I would probably actually, let's take a look at what we got in 5.
You got Turtles in Time. How do you stack this up against that?
I think the dividing line is repetition because we just saw all of Robotron.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well also another one we have
How would you say this compares to Bosconian?
Bosconian. I personally like Bosconian better, but I could definitely say if I'm putting it lower, it's not very much lower. Like in terms of personal rankings, in terms of tier, I would say it's on the same category.
Okay, but what about Puyan?
Puyan, I
So
really
5 or 6.
I really like Puyan though. I would probably still play that over Puyan, so I do think that probably 5's good.
And 5 works.
Yep, that's cool.
Eh,
Puyan is such a terrible name.
Gonna fight for tier 1? No, it's 5's good.
That's a weird fucking hill to die on.
Robotron!
Robotron.
Tear off your shirt, you see Robotron
I
carved
am.
into your chest.
I'm hulking my shirt off, just tattooed on my chest as Robotron and all of the characters from it.
Yes,
I just
that beautiful cast of Robotron.
So Nolden, sometimes a game will get multiple entries because we'll do the different platforms and we'll rank them individually.
Yeah, so the Gyrus was on there twice because the arcade version and the NES version, which are very different games.
7 versions of Tetris.
Yeah.
And on the same list.
God.
I
That
think
was-
the one that throws me off is Centipede because apparently the PlayStation one is just garbage.
Oh, it is. That
That's the,
PlayStation one's really bad.
That's the one with the rotating camera, isn't it?
Yes. It feels terrible. Then again, I'm kind of not really curious to see how the the Dreamcast version of that plays, to see if it plays any better, but I bet you it doesn't.
Oh, but thinking of sort of reimaginings of originals, now I kind of can't wait to do the reboot of Haunted House. That I'm thinking of it on I think it was the PlayStation 2. Because I heard it was.
I do not
miserable.
remember that.
Yeah, I heard it was really not good.
Let's,
Oh, I thought that was a mobile one.
there probably
I
is,
doubt it.
but let's see.
Regardless.
Charmin gameplay for thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the sound effects.
Yeah.
But
Really?
okay, so here's where I'm coming from, and I guess this kind of doesn't work as a charm thing. It brings back a lot of good memories for me of going actually into arcades. So like, I guess I'm kind of just a bit nostalgic, and maybe it's not fair to say that it's great, but I like the sound effects in this game, and also there's that added nostalgia factor too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I don't have that going personally.
Which is fair. Which is fair.
I would suggest that the compromise is I wouldn't put down for art or music, but I definitely put down for charm because, like
Yeah,
I said,
that's-
this feels like the 80s.
Yeah, that's
This is quintessential 80s.
yeah. That's why I gave it the 80s tone.
I disagree with sound though, because I was just impressed at how something can be cacophonous with a single sound channel.
It is, but it's that arcade cacophonous that I
Yeah, see,
kind of
I don't
appreciate.
have that attachment, so it means fucking nothing to me.
Well,
Which
the
is also
sound-
fair. Just go to a Dave and Buster's. You'll be good.
No.
Yeah, run
But the
the-
sound
That would require
actually
going to a
does-
Dave and Buster's.
the sound does actually inform you of what's going on. So it's not just noise for the sake of noise. You can, it does clue you in.
It is, but it's also, it kind of has the effect like if you play Tetris the Grandmaster, which technically that does tell you what it is, but if you can't, until you've actually learned it, you probably, it will be just noise in the background until you actually start to focus.
And I
Right.
can see where Torpid's coming from with it. It is a lot of different stuff happening, and
I do
I
think,
still-
All the noises are very loud and annoying, to me at least.
I
you know what? So are you.
I'm not disagreeing, but that's unrelated.
yeah, I do think that putting it under charm would
That's
be
fair. That's fair.
good.
Repetitive. There's not a whole lot there,
Yeah.
sadly.
Yeah, it's a classic quarter eater.
Doesn't
So-
like modern quarters, only classic quarters.
I'm,
Oh yeah, do we have a quarter eater? token?
we do, but that's under, well,
What's your data token? Is that milk?
oh, this one?
I wouldn't say that this is.
No,
I definitely don't think this is aged poorly.
no, because the thing that we have a quarter one in, but that is one you can quarter feed. This one you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
quarter feed. This one it
No,
just
I thought you used to have an icon of like, well, for the difficulty, we could just say, this game is fun, but you have to be in a classic mindset to play it, or you're not gonna enjoy it.
I don't think we have one specifically for that because I know in difficulty we have hard but credit feedable is the one we have the coin ports for. But yeah. Yeah.
This
So-
one I'd probably just say is hard because if you don't learn how to play this, you are going to die very, very quickly.
I could say that, yeah.
And it is a bit difficult to tell the difference between the people you need to pick up and the enemies you need to kill.
Yeah, as I tried to shoot a lot of them.
They probably had it coming, it's fine.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's-
Bob knew what they did.
It's a Eugene Jarvis game.
Yeah.
A bunch of crazy crap on the screen making noise.
we-
Maybe eventually you'll
We
figure
will
it out.
see a much grander version of that much later on.
Oh, I recognize another one of those ones that has been played a lot recently by a very famous LPer,
What?
Klax.
Oh, right. Yes. We will get to Klax at some point. It is not quite time for Klax.
Not yet, not yet.
So,
I'm so glad that I'm left in the dark and I would just as soon stay that way.
Slow Beef likes playing Klax.
I said just as
Too
soon
bad.
stay that way.
Light upon you, Roach.
all right. So, on to this next game, which I have very fond memories of. Even though I never really played this in the arcade. I played this on a lot of ports. But I much like it. I very much still like it, even in port form. So, this is an interesting game. Because it's one of those weird, high concept arcade games that really probably only could have come out in the 80s.
Oh yeah, this one.
So, let's take a look at this. Once it loads, right there. So, this. Oh, you're gonna do this. Okay.
You know it's good when Lolo starts talking to the computer.
Hey, Casual. Let me restart RetroArch.
Gonna whisper sweet nothings into the computer's
there we go.
ear.
Okay, computer. Now you're gonna start.
Oh, that it didn't like me trying to close out, close program. There we go. Okay. Let's try this one more time.
Tier 18, right off the bat.
So, this is
Regret.
this is Tapper.
Howdy, y'all.
Game that has
It-
been copied fucking endlessly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this has two versions of it. We're going to be playing the first version that came out. And you'll see why it got changed.
Wow!
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yep.
Oh,
Why?
wow.
So yeah, this originally was Budweiser Tapper.
Holy shit!
And yeah,
No, that's clearly the Red Ribbon Army, okay?
As funded by Budweiser, yes.
Yes, exactly. How do you think they got all their money?
so yeah, basically you gotta go into the different lanes and make sure and push all the customers out of the bar.
Physically forcing them out with your drinks.
By getting them completely trashed.
Also, those are surprisingly detailed cans.
1, 2, last. Okay, the oh shit.
Yep.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, guess what?
Middle.
This bud's for you.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, this game looks really nice.
I looked away because I thought, oh ho ho, I figured you out. No, I was wrong.
There you go. So the thing with the empties is that you have to make sure that they don't fall on the ground.
But man, can't breathe. Oh no.
Also, even if you're in the middle of the bar, you will still, if you hit down, you will still collect. Get that.
There's a tip.
Oh, nope. That. Yeah, because they will get distracted.
But only some of the patrons, not all of the patrons.
Whoop. Not too many.
Jesus Christ, Lola.
Sorry, Lolo, but I'm not hiring you to serve me drinks.
I mean, that's
watching
fine. You probably don't want me serving drinks anyway.
this. Just gonna drink them all yourself.
You.
Like the music.
Yeah, it's real good.
No! Oh.
Yeah, the original arcade version, there was a physical tap that you pulled down
Yep.
to do this.
They're getting up. Go.
Lolo, you're killing me here.
Up.
No, this is good. This is good. Oh, oh Jesus! Super fucked up.
Yep.
Gone to the great tap in the sky. Ass. Arse.
No.
There we go.
Yes.
Yay.
So yes, there is the original Tapper. So let's go and do the other version, which I have much more fonder memories of.
Finally, free us from that terrible branding.
So yes, also the fact
Budweiser.
that let me wait for the game to refresh. Let me wait.
Gotta
There we
give it
go.
a.
So
Oh, he's even got a soda jerk outfit on.
So,
That's
yes.
lovely.
this is Root Beer Tapper.
Oh, but not Mountain Dew. No Mountain Dew tapper?
No, there is no Mountain Dew Tapper.
There is.
It's playing
Oh.
it's playing my darling Clementine.
Yep. So let's go and start.
Great.
Some home versions, like the one for the Apple II, are Mountain Dew tapper.
That's a crime.
I would never willingly give another person a Mountain Dew. It seems so wasteful.
I mean, it is also he's gonna have to clean that up.
Yeah. Just made more work for yourself, dumbass.
Also, I see
Not you,
I see I actually did modify the dip switches on this one.
Okay, there we go. Oh no, it froze. Is it the third one?
Nope, it's that one.
Damn it! It just the side stream.
I've played this a lot, so I've gotten my eyes trained to actually read that.
No, I had
nope,
it.
I'm
But like I
dead.
said, it.
Oh,
You lucky son of a bitch. Holy shit.
there we go.
Oh
Holy
man,
fuck, you lucky piece of crap.
that was great.
Yeah, I think they took the beer out because they were worried that kids would go, "Oh wow, I need to drink now that a video game shows me
Nope.
it's cool."
Damn it. I was hitting.
I mean,
holding
it's
down.
why I love to murder, personally.
I mean, yeah. That's why I like to pet animals, because I only play games where you pet animals. Now, can you change the victory animation, or is it predetermined?
It's
Oh.
predetermined.
Yeah, but they choose from a random selection.
Bum, bum, bum. Got any grapes? I actually do appreciate the lack of branding.
And this is a 1983 release, so this was like really impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something just about the fact that the sprite work in this is really good.
It is. Alright, don't you dare buffer now.
Well, this is Scott Morrison did this, who would go on to do a bunch of other famous games like Arch Rivals and.
Okay, I think I actually lost
Xenophobe.
it. So I'm just going to show what happens when you lose.
2? Aw.
Yep. Also, now we're at the punk bar.
Oh. Oh, this is rough.
This place is fucking gross.
All the doors are fucked.
Oops, not too many.
Yeah, this is the punk bar.
But there's no graffiti. Although, based on the front of the place, it looks like
Nope.
G.G. Allen had played here.
Also, because we're definitely not going to see it. The last one, I believe, is the Alien spaceship.
Yep, Space Alien Bar.
Keep on doing one too many.
Believe in you, Lolo. You can
Nope.
do it. I believed in you, Lolo. You could have done it. Why?
Damn it, I couldn't go up, hold up fast enough.
Yeah, if you
Nope.
hold the button on the tap, it doesn't actually release until you let go of the button, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can use
Nope.
that to prime your moves.
Can you switch between lanes while holding?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There you go.
It actually serves as
So
a...
it is fairly responsive.
Yes.
This is impressive from a visual and technical standpoint.
Nope.
God damn it, Lola. Getting overzealous.
Yeah, Midway may turn into a joke later, but, like, they were, like, cutting-edge leaders back then.
Nope. I thought there was one that was coming in.
Oh!
Alright. That was a...
Still
That's...
a pretty cool game.
Yeah. Grouper Tapper is, like, one of my favorite. Like, of that classic arcade era. There. Okay. So, yes. That was Root Beer Tapper. So. Do that and that. So, let's see. We had Robotron at 5, so I think that's a good starting point.
Do you put this over that?
I'm thinking it might actually be the same category, but still. Because let's see, in 4 we have things like Growl, Ganbare Goemon, Wild Guns.
I mean, I could see it going into 4.
I think that it's just slightly less than that, so I think 5 is still a good spot for that.
I won't argue.
Okay. Let's see. And that is... Your Tapper, 229, 83.
I like the parentheses.
Wait. Well, it goes for both. Arcade. Oh, let's just call that a high concept game. Let's also call that 80s.
Boy, Howie.
Alright, so Charm,
Remember
I think.
the soda jerk? It definitely has
You a
charm.
soda jerk.
You do every time we chat.
I actually don't drink soda.
Why do you gotta fuck up my jokes? So, I would say charm.
Yeah, Charm.
Graphics.
Charm definitely. Yeah, the graphics.
Yeah, but I think that's...
That might
I'll
be
even
it.
give it to the music, even though they... I don't know why they picked My Darling Clementine and Can Can Dance, but sure.
Because public domain, that's why.
I hate public.
Public domain's great. We need more stuff in public domain.
Well, you need
No!
we need more stuff
No,
in public domain. We just maybe.
I didn't like the music at all, but that's because it was public domain that I hated it.
All right. Yeah, I think that's probably good there. Actually, one more I can think of. This game is simply fun. Which actually, technically, I could also put in Robotron.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The difficulty does ramp up, though.
Yeah, actually, I'll give it that. Yeah. So, I think that's good for your Tapper. And Original Tapper as well. So, let's move on to another game which I don't have in that list, but I do kind of want to cover it because I do think it is a kind of neat game. Also won't take too long to rank. So, this. Since I have credits in, it's not going to show the thing, but this is Satan's Hollow.
Ooh, this is a rarity.
Oh, this one, yes. I remember this one.
I think that was and also I think it is 1983, so I'll just leave it at that. So, let's go ahead and start. Using on the same
Really?
arcade engine that Tron uses. So,
Fucking really.
So, this is... I would say this is more... You might say this is a Galaxian clone, but it's more like the arcade game Phoenix, with a weird component on the side, is that you have to build a bridge.
Sure, but also I hate everything about this.
The color decisions for the bottom are terrible.
How decisions for everything. Like, it's honestly hard for me to see the shot.
You killed Satan. It's over.
Not quite. That was a demon, but I don't think that was... Yep, nope.
Test Satan.
Yeah, no, I'm really not feeling this.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept, but it's not done very well.
Yep.
I wouldn't even say it's that interesting.
I always like it when games have these stupid little side mechanics that mean nothing. Also, I think... There.
I guess it's just a dumb way of connecting the stages, to me at least.
Because once you go over here, you actually go and fight Satan. There.
And
I
once more with this shit.
Yep. It is another one of these. At least you got...
It is.
I think And I think once you kill Satan, you actually get a secondary. You get another shot. Oh, don't steal my life!
Wow.
I mean, I like some of the concept in it. I just hate how it looks, and it's also it has the same thing that we were saying about Robotron. It's cacophonous.
Yep.
Despite
Except
being
it's too
nostalgia.
busy. The background and the colors being very similar to the objects, you just can't make anything out.
Yeah, the green when it dives, when any of the green enemies dive down, they just get lost in everything that's happening.
Also, the fact that you're building the bridge on the side also, like, lessens your playfield, too, which is also not great.
Yeah.
Also, I would put as, except for one problem. This is running on the Tron engine, which means you get 2 letters.
Ah.
Maybe because people kept on putting ass and stuff.
I mean, I like these two bookends.
So yeah,
Really nice.
that was Satan's Hollow.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, put that down. I'd say put that
Let's
down.
see. Where do we have because we have Galaxian at 15, which no, actually where do we have Tron?
Control F. Faster.
Let's see.
No, this is more fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tron's
sure.
probably in another list.
Nice. Where's Tron? Robotron.
There's Media Deltatron.
Uh-huh.
Did it get knocked off the list somehow?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, there it is. Wow, we really put it at 11?
Really?
Really?
Huh.
Huh. That feels way too high.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, let's...
That's the one with the mini games, right?
Yes, nonetheless. That's...
Yeah, that's definitely too high.
Let's look at, thing like Gorf. I feel like that
Yeah.
is in the same tier. Yeah, how about 15?
Gorf, Lolo, that seems a bit low.
Make me throw you out the window.
I would love to see you try.
I will! I'll do it.
Alright. 15.
Fair warning, I will not make it easy.
Don't you dare go limp. Don't you dare go boneless.
Oh, I will fucking flail.
And that is 1983. Midway. Midway. Irk.
Valley Midway?
Same thing.
Valley Midway Fitness?
I was trying to think. I think maybe that Bally might actually have something to do with it, but I don't think so. But anyway.
Famous for their workout routines and their Satan's Hollow.
I mean, look, there's been a history of companies, especially pinball companies, with really weird histories.
This is true.
Let's call that high concept.
Was it
Oh,
really
that's all
high
here.
concept? It was a shooter.
Well, it is a shooter, but the tone.
The tone
And-
is evil. It's devil shit.
And the progression is different than your standard shmuppy thing.
Should I do a metal-looking one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And it's Satan shit, dude.
Yeah.
Demons and the devil, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes they sing about love with the devil.
Sometimes they sing about fucking the devil.
Yeah.
I would give it the light bulb for gameplay, just because I thought it was trying to do something neat, even though... Oops, that's locking my computer.
Lolo, you're a big softie.
No, I actually agree. It is, even if it's not successful, it's still at least attempting something different.
Really? I don't know. I still disagree because it felt like the bridge thing was just a way of getting, bridging the phases.
I mean,
It
Lolo's being
had-
charitable. I agree with Torp, but I think it's just biting off more than it can chew. The complicated backgrounds, the weird enemy patterns, and building the bridge just seems like too much. That doesn't make the game
now,
fun.
now that I think about it, it did also cut off half the game field, so I will actually remove that.
Thumb down the art 1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art's hard. Makes a bunch of
I
shards.
had heard of this game, but I'd never seen it, and now I know why I've never seen it.
Also, I'd probably
Yeah.
actually give the fuck out of
So
the
my
gameplay.
issue with the bridge building is it felt like it didn't need to be there.
It
An
didn't.
extra
Kind of
step.
busy work
Yeah, I could see that.
bridging the phases.
The only
Yeah.
kind of game that bridge building was fine in that thing was Kinging Balloon, but that's a completely different game. I don't think that really anything else. I think we're good on charms for that.
I mean, that one got real monotonous real fast. Like,
Yeah.
I can do that. Let's see. Do we really not have that many?
it
There
seemed
we
like
go.
the only difference between the levels was the size of the field that you had to bridge.
Yeah. Well,
And the
that,
background changes.
The other one was more of a bonus thing, I think. But yeah. All right. I think we're good on Saints Hollow.
Yeah.
All right. Time for this game.
Stands Hallow.
Now we're moving on to a little bit later on, out of the early 80s into the late 80s with this game. Which this is, I think, our third basketball game other than, say, Space Jam and Double Dribble for the arcade. But yes, this is another arcade basketball game, and it is very familiar to one that people are probably familiar with, because I believe that this game is essentially the spiritual predecessor of it. So, this is, well, great. I like that it registered the moment that yes. So this is Arch Rivals.
Wow, that is a look.
Yeah.
This looks like some Barstool shit.
Oh god, do you have the side decals for this one?
Yes, I do actually. Let me turn this on real quick.
They're amazing.
So like the actual sprite work seems pretty alright.
It is.
It's the same artist as Tapper, but he has more memory to play with now.
Well,
Oh,
let me.
okay.
Let me.
I like this.
Let me restart that. There
I
it.
like that color though.
Well, I like it when it doesn't crash.
I also like that too, but that color was really nice.
Actually, let me see if I can do it through this way. Oops, damn it. Let me try this one more time. Do I have access to the art in this version? No, I do not. So I'm gonna move on to the other one.
Oh,
So-
sorry. It has a bunch of like fake newspaper reports with actual articles.
I have
and
a
stuff.
picture of it that I could post at some point.
Well, the funniest joke is one of the side headlines is cheerleader accidentally swallows own face.
Okay.
That's it. It's just
That's
other than
that's
that,
good.
kind of-
That's good.
Okay. So moving on.
All right, let's rank it. Oh wait.
Well, I mean, as you can see here from what we already saw from the teaser screens, this is once again Midway's commitment to like excellent graphic presentation.
Yes. Also, it is Midway's way of jazzing up everything. So let's actually go ahead and start this. Also, turn this up. Let's see. Oh. So we can. Let's see. So we can
Please,
switch
I
our
need to
teams.
stop. Please, I can't stand looking at their faces.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's do Brawl State versus Natural High. So let's start.
Are you switching it between the first and second, or is it doing it on its own?
It was doing on its own. So let's see. We can be
Oh.
Tyrone,
Got be
Vinny,
Moose and Hammer.
Hammer, Mohawk, Blade, Lewis, and Reggie.
Okay,
Moose and Hammer.
Mohawk is speaking to me.
It's tough and mean.
Yeah, he's speaking to me.
Actually,
Okay,
I think that actually because no, I can't. Let's see. Up. Up.
this music is fucking abysmal. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
This is horrifying.
Visually, it's pretty awesome, but the audio is.
Oh, damn it. As I forget who I was. Also, you don't have a... Your steel button is just punching people.
This sounds terrible.
Oh god, it's so bad.
I think it's a nice touch that they made you guys all horrible.
Also, thank you for the raid stuff.
You know,
Oops.
like you can punch people to foul them, so they made the referee this dopey guy with glasses.
Also, you can just punch people willy-nilly.
From downtown.
Hey.
Yeah, the side decals explain that everyone else is out because they've been injured.
Did you enjoy being a pirate, Stowe?
Yes, and now I'm here to be a coach.
How do you feel about basketball?
Torpid,
I
everybody's
can
yelling
overtake
at
it.
me.
What?
Everybody's yelling at us.
I mean, I'm used to it.
Whoops.
Go
Oh,
downtown!
I was really hoping that would go in. No. How dare you make it in?
This is fucking cacophonous. I hate it.
I'm open.
All of the sound effects are really awful in tinny, and it just feels like they tried too much with what they had.
They blew out the mic on every single tape.
Look, it's 1989. You don't have great sound hardware.
that's
Put it up!
and like the actual like on the court sprites are pretty good, but everything else looks terrifying.
Mm. It's like some weird Eldritchian horror came to life and just attended a basketball game.
Also,
Oh,
this music's a fucking crime.
It doesn't help that it's like just complete darkness. Also, you get that thing for every single shot you make.
Try to get some half-court shots.
I just appreciate the ability to just punch people. At random.
That's all I really knew this game for.
This game's sponsored by the Speaker Destroying Demon.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah!
Mine.
Really do appreciate the dumpy little referee.
Go!
Oh, Jesus.
Did you just like phase through space to
Yes.
get that shot? It's a famous Harlem Globetrotting teleportation shot.
Why you just get fucked up off screen?
Oh,
What?
Blocked your shot.
Fucking mad ups, Jesus. Why do you keep doing that?
because it's fun.
Time's running out.
Yeah.
Ow! Cheerleader punched me.
This
No,
game
you
is
fucking
great.
did.
Oh,
End of
Jesus.
first period.
Oh dear God.
More to
We
come.
put Tony Robbins here.
Hello.
This man did a shitload of cocaine just before going on screen.
That dude just ate a pencil like
There's
a really
trash
big
on this.
pencil.
How is this still going?
Does
Why?
the garbage on the court trip you?
Let's find out.
Let's not find out, I guess.
I don't think it does.
I just.
Yes,
I'm
it does,
in awe.
actually.
I am very much.
It does
awed
trip
by
you.
it.
There you go.
Because like there are so many things that are bad about it, but yet I actually really am enjoying watching this.
Or the fact that you can just punch people willy-nilly.
It
Yeah,
helps.
this game is very ancient in a way, but like it's still pretty fun, I think.
I think they really capture the feel of basketball. Like, the coaches, I think, like there's all these details that the cartoonists just had fun with it.
Just trying to run up and fucking deck him.
I was gonna say, of arcade basketball games I've played fairly recently, I would say this is definitely the better of them. Also, the fact that it's still just 2 buttons and it still plays good is...
Let's go! That says something.
Interestingly enough, you know, maybe having a 2-on-2 basketball game works well in the arcade.
I'm open! Funny that.
Like, I like the idea of double dribble, but I've never been a fan of it.
Also, I feel like part of the reason there are so few players is because of the complexity of the sprites.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Also, it's very approachable, which helps.
Yeah.
Also, you can punch people. Might I just
Okay.
mention that a number of times you can just punch people and you don't get penalized for it.
Okay, but it lacks the awesomeness of roller games.
Also, you don't get a dunk on 3 separate basketball hoops. That is one thing against it.
Yeah.
Also, I do love how much work your teammate is doing for your team while you're busy trying to punch people.
Look, I'm the enforcer.
No, that doesn't work in basketball.
I'll make it work.
I mean, you say that, but... Also, yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I was told, oh, hey, there's a basketball game where you can punch people. That was enough to sell me on this.
Fine.
Buy me Arch Rivals or go to hell.
And let me tell you, Arch Rivals on the NES is not good, but I played the shit out of it.
I believe that is because it was ported by Rare.
See, my go-to basketball
Oh man, is
game...
it time to shit talk Rare?
My go-to basketball game in my childhood was NBA Jam on the SNES. Boom shakalaka for days.
You know, I just noticed something. All the colors are secondaries. It's an orange court with a green field. There's lots of oranges and purple. It's a weird choice.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a basketball court kind of looks like. It's orange.
Yeah, compare this to like Satan's Hollow, where we couldn't make anything out. Whereas I don't think we've had a big problem with visualization yet.
Well, that's because, like, so basically what the way I'm seeing is, like, they're using light colors for the backdrops, and then they're using darker colors for the things that actually matter. So those pop more, and you can actually follow them. Whereas Satan's Hollow, everything was pretty much the exact same colors.
And no outlines.
Exactly. There was no contrast between light and dark. It was all pretty much close to one another.
Time's running out.
Let's go!
You know, I'm very glad that NBA Jam at least made the quarters very, very short instead of whatever the fuck this is.
Okay, what was the arc on that?
Wow!
I mean, thankfully it didn't go in, but still.
Okay, hold on. I have a complaint here to make.
That would have been amazing. If he'd
Also,
played
wow,
it.
you get a full game out of this. Which is why we're gonna stop now.
I really wanted that to go in.
I kinda did too. Not gonna lie. Alright.
You want what to go in?
The
They
ball.
made a last-ditch shot that almost went in.
It looked like it was. It wasn't so much that it was going in. It was the fact that it arced like a shot from Space Jam. Okay, this goes in. Reflex.
What a bad
Graduate.
game.
Let's see. Oh, wins. Okay, so comparing it to what we have here,
I'm gonna say 18. Personally.
no, that not that low because it actually plays well. So
It just looks and sounds awful.
I thought it looked okay. It's more just the sounds were miserable.
As I said, the on-the-court sprites were good. Everything else, though, I fucking hated.
all right, I would because we got original RBI baseball at 11, and Double Dribble at 16. I'd definitely say it's above Double Dribble. I would also probably rather play that than the original Puyo Puyo. Which, on the other hand...
13 seems good for that, honestly.
Yeah, I think 13's good.
Yeah.
And that came out in 1989. And that was by Midway. Yes. Arcade. And that is definitely a sport game. It's definitely a basketball game. Alright, so... I personally would say... Charm up. Also say gameplay up. Do I say art down?
I know at least one person who definitely says yes, and I can't really fully argue against them.
It's weird.
I would not rate the art at all.
Yeah, because I would say, like, the portraits are all horrifying and bad, but the sprite work is very good.
Thumbs down the music / sound, because that was just
the sound was terrible.
I would thumbs up the art, but no other game looks like Arch Rival.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
It's pretty cold.
I would also give it that simply fun because it's a basketball game that I could that's actually
you could punch a person.
You can punch a man in the face.
You can punch a man in the face. Also, it actually plays well.
The only way to really improve upon that formula is to give the person the ability to just windmill them on the court.
They just take out a gun on the court.
Or pick up another person and beat them to death with them.
Look, let me tell you about my suggestion to improve basketball.
Violence.
Each side is given a gun with 3 bullets in it.
No. The gun is hidden in the basketball, and you have to dunk it in order to get the gun out.
Wasn't that also your idea on how to improve baseball?
Yes, and hockey.
Are you picking up a pattern, Lolo? There's a little pattern to Torpid's way of... So Torpid, tell me, how would you improve golf?
Well, you see, each golfer would get a gun
So Neo
to
Turf
shoot
Masters.
their caddy with.
Let me tell you about how to improve golf. There's this game called Battle Golfer
No.
Yui that...
God.
I'll say too, like, this game looks like it'd be a fucking blast to play with another person.
It is.
I had to look it up to determine if it was 4 or 2. I think it's a 2-player cabinet, but either way, like,
Yeah.
it seemed real. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you have the sequel on the list yet. Let's see if it's here.
I was to say, was it Pigskin 621?
Whose tagline is "Ancient Arch Rivals on the Rampage."
So the thing I was going to do, Pigskin 621, in fact I had it in the episode preview, but then I realized I thought of a theme for an episode, which was ancient sports games.
You know, and also I think that supports up to 4 people.
That one does. That one definitely does.
Yeah, so you could play that. You know, that's a parsec candidate.
All right. So let's move on. So one thing I did mention is that we weren't strictly going to do Midway games because we were also going to branch into companies that had that Midway had since acquired, including the company that did this game. So we are moving on to Atari games, and we are now also out of this year range. So, in fact, as I rewind that so I can get the thing once it loads. So yes. Okay, come on. Come on, you can do it. So, we are no longer in the 80s. So, it is the 90s. And there is time for Klax. So, originally this was an arcade game. I decided to do the Mega Drive version because it was one that had music. Because the arcade one does not have music, and it feels really weird to play this game without music. because it is just all you will hear is just all over and over again, and that is all you will hear, except for the screaming of you losing.
Also, I gotta point out this is a tenuous connection because this Midway didn't buy this game.
No, but it is included on Midway arcade things because they are now acquired by them.
Oh, okay. See, what happened was Atari got split into two different companies: the console home games and the arcade. And Midway bought the arcade department.
Yep. So yeah, because there is a Midway Arcade Origins collection that came out a while ago, and I believe that this is on it. If this wasn't on it, then definitely a bunch of Atari games were. But
This
Okay,
was
that
for
would make
sure
sense.
on
Actually-
this was for sure on Midway Arcade Treasures 1. I know that much.
actually, I just realized I skipped a game and did not put it in the list, but I definitely do want to cover that, so I'll do that after this. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this on easy. I'm just going to do that. Burn that
What are the
music
top
on.
palettes?
So the palettes are basically, it looks like it's actually colorblind modes.
Because the default palette does a thing that's not so great, which is a color than a slightly darker version of that color.
Yeah. So there, you can turn that off. So there. Also, this is a game in which you can start on wave. So let's just do there. So how to play Klax. This is a puzzle game. And basically it's a match 3. But the thing is that you kind of have this little holder thing. It's really weird. So right now we just need to get 3 Klaxes, which basically means 3 clears. And yeah, your playfield is kind of this alternate ramp thing.
It actually looks like a fretboard on a guitar.
It does have that Guitar Hero Rock Band thing going on. So now we just need 5.
Also,
Hi,
apparently this
Klax.
is colossal if the cars are being believed.
Okay, so you can't do more than 3 in a single clear.
No,
Nope.
you'd have to set up that last one first before you could get it to count. But there are different ways that you can do Klaxes.
So yeah, now we have to actually get diagonals. Okay. So I need a red. I can just do this. Well, also, I can do this. So it goes in, I forgot what the term for it is, but, but there's a stack methodology to it. So it's, I believe it is, what is it?
Stacking?
It's like it's not FIFO.
It's first in, last out.
Oh, it is?
If you are stacking bottom to top, yeah, because whatever stack you have gets flipped when you drop it.
So there is also another way to go about it. I don't know if you want to touch on it now but there is another type of Klax you can get, and I think it has a special bonus to it.
Is it the X?
It is.
Yeah, that's way too hard to set up.
It is hard to set up, but if you do it, I think it teleports you 10 levels.
Yeah, it's super.
And how do you set it up?
Basically,
So
you
it's,
basically.
it's literally an X.
Yep.
So it's
But wouldn't part of it cancel out?
nope, because you set up the middle
You have to drop
last.
you have to drop 3 tiles at once, and they would have to be, in the right color combination.
So what it would be 1 in the corner and then 1 up, 1 in the corner, 1 up, and then you cover the corners up.
Oh.
one down, and then middle is the last, and you get your X.
Okay, yeah, that didn't even occur to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Lola, do an X.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, and the
Oh.
RNG has to be on your side too.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's go and try this, because I think we've seen this game. So let's see if I can pull off an X. Okay, so...
So if blue starts there, that's... Ooh, okay. That's nice.
Oh, right, what am I doing?
Why'd you do that?
Yeah,
Wait, do you mean
I
a
forgot.
3x3x or a 5x5x?
5x5.
It's a full on the whole damn arena, basically. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Oh, that's not gonna work, though. That's also not gonna work.
Don't do it like that.
God damn it.
That's
Oh, also, whoops, I also screwed that up.
Yeah, you screwed
Oh,
up.
well, wait, actually, I
Put
do
that
need
yellow
to...
in the middle.
Yeah, actually, I need to not do that there.
Lolo!
There. Okay.
I'm
Oh,
dying.
it's
You
so
did it
good.
again.
Nope, I got it. All I can do...
Aww.
Oh, also, oh, god damn it.
You screwed up. Yeah, you can't have that pink tile in the middle.
Ah. There. God damn it.
Jesus
No, you
Christ.
fucking...
There we go. Okay. Now we're good.
If the RNG cooperates.
Yeah, if
Right.
the RNG cooperates.
Yeah, but here you could sort of... Oh,
You know what I can say to the RNG?
Eat my ass.
ah! Is what you could say.
You did it. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
I love this game so much.
Just was not paying attention.
It does not even... Nothing matters anymore.
Alright, now start setting up.
Will Lolo spot the problem he already created?
No, he won't.
Yeah, I just realized it.
As we mentioned, setting up an X is a fucking pain.
Mm.
We're good.
21, you didn't do the X.
Okay, let's go to mind. Okay.
Putting that as 1 just because of watching you struggle to do the X.
Let's see. God, I actually have to think about some of these games. It's been a while since we put one of these in.
So Quarth. I'm trying to remember Quarth.
Quarth is weird. Also, I don't think that's the right number.
No,
'cause
no,
that
it's
was...
a shooting game.
Yeah, Quarth's weird because it's weird. I would still say that it's better than Quarth, though.
Oh. Are you saying that's better than Game Boy Tetris? Mm.
Actually, kinda, yeah.
Wow. Can we just ban Lolo?
I'm trying.
All right, guys, I'm taking over Retro Rank Rhapsody. How's it going? We're putting Klax at number 4.
Which is also still higher than Game Boy Tetris. The reason
Time
why I got
out.
out.
So
Shit.
Hi, I'm Axe. I'm now running Retro Rank Rhapsody. Sweet Home is a number 1.
Banned.
I've got
also.
the pitchfork. Who's got the torches?
Man, let's.
Clock Tower is also 1.
Spyro is a 1 game.
I will grant it.
All right, let's see.
Okay, let's try to find the ceiling for this one. So you're putting it over Tetris on Game Boy.
If I were to do, yeah, like I think it would probably be 8. I think is the ceiling.
Okay.
I don't know Bioseed or whatever the fuck you say it.
Block seed,
Lock.
which was
Oh,
just
is that blocks? Oh, that's
Corbin, get some
no.
glasses.
I wear them.
Wear them
I'm also
harder.
tired.
So that is also a Tetris variant.
God damn it.
Uh,
Everything's fucking Tetris.
yeah, it's
I'm
almost
surprised
like
Quarth didn't go higher. It's one of my favorite Game Boy block games.
oh. How about 9?
Let's pretend I'm okay with this.
I wasn't there for either game, so I can't really say. But I mean,
Okay, how about 10?
wow. So I wasn't there, so you're just gonna go back. And now I'm dying.
Well, no, I just want to rate this game, to be honest.
I don't care.
To be
10.
I say to
Who
be
gets
fair,
it?
also it is also a game that's like, okay, it definitely exists.
Gonna rank it 69.
Nice.
You say that, but there might be a thing.
Lolo's gonna expand the tiers to 69.
Finally, erotic Tetris.
Actually, no, we're not gonna go all the way to 69. We're just gonna have 2 extra tiers, 69 and 420.
You say that.
I do. I
Narc
just did.
gets in the 420 tier.
Let's see.
Atari games.
Yeah.
Much better than Atari Tetris, I see.
Yeah. Let's call that high concept.
Yeah, I have no clue what it's supposed to fucking be.
It's Klax. That's
Uh,
what it's supposed to be.
Do we want to put the charm up?
What's C under content?
That is colorblind unfriendliness.
Ah, gotcha.
I
I would technically say Klax because Klax, I actually couldn't get my mic working for a brief bit, but when you were changing the color palette, it wasn't actually changing the 2 most common colors. That
You mean red and green?
yeah. So, yeah.
I'd argue that's more also a problem of Klax having too many colors available.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
As far as I mean, I like the gameplay. I think it's unique.
It is, and I do like the stacking mechanic.
You don't like X's though.
Because I didn't do that because that's really dumb to do.
It's really fucking hard.
And
I've seen the later levels, and this game becomes an absolute asshole.
yeah.
It becomes super hard.
All right. Anything else?
I like it visually. I think it looks neat.
Yeah, and the Genesis version actually does not look that far off from the arcade version. I think it's probably good for that, though. All right. So, moving on to the game that I forgot about. So, this is a very weird game. Also, it's great looking this game up because it also shares a name with a game that really fell hard.
God damn. Oh, man.
This one is definitely an Atari-ass game. So this. Oh, it's 1987, excuse me.
So is your wheel hooked up?
No, it's not, but my analog stick is.
It's not a wheel.
So yes. ABB. This is an interesting. You know what? I'm just gonna put coins in and just we'll see it as we go. We're gonna start on day 1. Okay, so we are practicing arresting. So we gotta get our siren going. So
Wow. This
Thank you
fucking
so much.
music.
I love it.
Yeah, this game is fucking wild.
Car 54, don't break out. Yeah.
also, I don't think that there's any actual. He's supposed to be saying anything. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're supposed to arrest the litter bugs.
That very much sounded like it was peanutsing.
So you just gotta get your pullover icon onto the litter bugs.
Okay.
Buddy.
That intro sting sounded like it was
Oh,
setting up
no.
a Mario level.
What happened to the music? I missed it.
You don't get it until you fill your quota. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Ow.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
So basically, you game over when you fill that demerit meter.
Sure thing, October.
Up, up.
Died on your way to getting donuts. Like a true cop.
I sure could use a donut. Sure thing, October.
There we go.
Well done.
That's about how I feel too.
Also, we gotta arrest Freddy Freak.
Is that a pizza? I'm sitting a bit far back, so some of the stuff's looking kind of.
It is.
Wait, we gotta arrest the 900 number guy?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You heard
sir.
You know, the 1-900 Freddy Freaker. Call right now.
Oh. Close.
Fucking dead!
Oh, there he is.
Is that cookies or pizza?
I think it's supposed to be flowers. I think he's supposed to be a hippie.
Yeah, he is. Gotta ram him off the road.
Oh, that cheeky
Oh.
little bastard.
No, this is the wrong direction.
There, got him.
Wait it.
Move over, buddy. Where's the gas station?
What you just did was horrifying.
Car 54, donut break out.
Sorry, did he just call it a donut break?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, also, because we arrested him, do we get the fun minigame? Oh, we don't. So if you arrest someone and get back to the station in time, you get a fun minigame in which you have to rough up the suspect to get them to confess.
Oh my fucking
You
god!
have to interrogate them, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Now I have
Oh, also, I just realized what I'm doing wrong.
Not upgrading your car?
No, I'm going the wrong traffic.
This is going good.
Do your best, Solo. You gotta arrest those honkers.
Brap, brap.
Getting a few too many demerits there.
We're fine.
Oh no, that demerit count doesn't agree.
54, donut break out. Hey, you. Pull over.
What is the demerits know?
Oops.
I hate this horn.
Jesus!
You
Well-
suck!
Get it? You got fired.
All right.
Yep,
Is he
and
pretty-
as is customary, as soon as you get taken off the force, you go to jail immediately.
Exactly.
If only.
See, listen to this. That's a Mario level start.
Oops. Also, you need to have your siren on in order to
Move over, buddy.
get them. God damn it.
Whoa.
How is honking the horn a crime?
Disturbing
I
the
don't-
peace.
That horn is for emergency highway use only.
God damn it.
It's a pretty spot on cop impression there, Stove.
It was
Almost.
meant to be Hank Hill.
It was almost too good, Stove. Stove. Are you a cop?
That's a real fucked up thing to say.
You know, legally you have to tell me.
What about illegally? Okay.
That's entrapment.
Ow. Wait, what?
Hit
No, that's
siren if you understand, Lolo.
That tracks.
Oh.
We're never gonna see the mini game.
I think I gotta do this. Well, if he stopped. I like that. Oh. Ow.
I sure could use a donut. Oh.
Whoops.
Well,
Okay, you know what? How about we do this? I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
restart the game. Oh, or not. Oh, wait, actually.
So what happens if you hit those circles that keep popping out?
I think you get the benefit of donuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Car 54, return to station.
Whoops.
Hey, you. Pull over. Yeah, yeah.
the fun thing is that the donut shop doesn't even give you that much more extra time.
Okay, let's try this.
Get this crook today.
Yeah,
Or
leave
your
it
money
Atari-
back.
Also, Yuppieville.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we are apparently in Yuppieville.
Late Atari games tend to be real bastards.
No, no. Car 54, return to station.
I keep on thinking that that's on a higher tier.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you? You're...
Yeah, I thought it was on a bridge at first too.
Don't worry about her, she's fine.
Oh.
Hey, you. Pull over.
Where the hell's the police station?
I don't. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn it.
You were so bad at that. Can't you rewind?
Nope, not in MAME. Oh yeah, that's AP.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to shake him up, and then when the boss is looking, you stop, and then you keep going when he's gone.
Yeah, I think so. All right, that's APB.
As long as it's all done in good taste.
Yep. That's the wrong one. Okay. Let's do... Okay. What do we say about scrolling down a bit?
15 seems like a
I
place
think
for it.
15 sounds really good for that. I don't know what the genre, so I'm just gonna call it high concept. And also,
Do you have crime?
Yeah, it's the crime genre.
well, I don't have a crime genre. I have a crime tone.
Huh.
Driving. It's a driving game.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't have drive though. I could do race.
Yeah. I mean, that works.
Let's see.
Probably gonna need a driving subgenre at some point.
Probably. What kind of charm should we give it?
None.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
No, this game pretty much blips off the radar. No one remembers it.
Yeah.
Except for what you just showed us.
Yeah.
More people remember APB than they remember APB.
Which is saying something. All right. Okay, then that's good for APB then.
It's really just too confusing. There's too much going on, and you don't have a map, so you don't. It doesn't feel empowering. It just feels bewildering.
Also, the
It's also
fact,
all very messy.
yeah. Also, it's too high resolution actually.
This is a very good game though for 1879. I'll tell you that much.
That does say 1987 though.
Okay, no, Lolo, I'm seeing 1879.
I can tell you that.
Look up top.
In the Excel
Look
sheet,
up top.
maybe, yes.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm just gonna post this in Mike Wilder Hut, where it clearly says 1879.
Ye oldie video games.
You're
Oh,
looking for
that.
what's this.
Whoops. Whatever.
Lolo, very adamant that there was no mistake made.
Well, because I thought I'm like that says 1987 there, and then I forgot that. Anyway,
I will
God.
say I have played that, I think, on an actual cabinet, and the wheel is very not great. So yeah, it's not much more fun to play when you're actually playing it on an upright cabinet.
Also, it's time for this bullshit game. All right.
Hell yes.
Oh God. So,
Oh, have we done Pitfall?
no, oddly enough, we have not done Pitfall
How have we not done Pitfall?
because it just hasn't shown up.
I have to
Okay.
rectify that.
Yeah, I should, but also we're not doing that now because we got this game to play. This
You could do a whole Pitfall show.
I could also this game. God.
Yeah, this is good.
There's Buzz.
Not a Mortal Kombat ripoff.
Nope, because this predates it. Tie.
No sound?
Nope, no sound for the attract mode.
Kato. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so
Photosensitivity.
let's go ahead and start. Oh, jeez. So let's see. Should we be Buzz, Ty, or Kato?
Kato.
I think Kato's also good.
Jodo.
Okay, now we're going off against the Executioner.
That's amazing.
So imagine a fighting game that played like a brawler, in like a bad brawler.
This dude is oiled and ready to go.
As I repeatedly just kick him in the dick.
Okay, but look at the effect when you actually hit him. It's some straight MS Paint shit.
Yeah, but the graphics are so realistic.
Also, you can play
Okay,
this
reality.
3 players at a time, in which just copies the boss.
I
Also,
haven't seen it yet, but people in the crowd will knife you.
yeah, we will definitely see that. Also, I really like this bonus screen. Time to fight Southside Jim.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome to
Is
this.
this only arcade?
What? No, this
Was
did.
this only?
No, this
Oh,
got
there it was.
console ports.
Yeah, I distinctly remember as a kid playing a console port of this and everyone
Yeah.
sucking at it.
Yeah, I just SNES version of this.
Yeah, I think that's what I had played.
It's really bad.
It's fucking terrible.
Like, the arcade is just marginally better.
You know what this is making me think of? The
What?
scene from Hot Shots Part 2.
I just want to grab... It's not letting me grab them. There we go.
Yeah,
Really like
this
Hot
is
Shots
definitely borrowing from that 80s fad of like underground fighting rings.
Knife.
Bloodsport, No Retreat, No Surrender.
Just Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I don't think Gymkata counts, but there's a couple of them.
There we
Finish
go.
him. Totally Studley.
God, this fucking bit where it counts up your money at the end is so good.
And you're standing on a pallet, which, first of all, there's an OSHA violation, and I should know. I've worked in enough warehouses where people did that shit.
I'm just gonna go on a wild limb and say they probably do not care about OSHA violations.
Well, they should, because that could get somebody hurt.
Oh no, I didn't get a brutality bonus. Look for the power pill. The power pill, which totally is not PCP.
No, but did you hear that?
Yes.
Just you wait. Glorious.
No, I want the PCP. No, she got the PCP.
God, I love that one fucking old dude sitting right there on the left who's really into this shit.
Yeah, but he's also got this metal pipe, so anytime you get close, he tries to
I
whack
think
you.
it was a bat.
Is it?
Please no steppy.
Please, no steppy.
Waste no twat on me.
Okay, let's move on. Let's play as Buzz.
Oh god, that looks like... I want to say it looks like Mr. Perfect.
Man, I just realized the Midway game that I should play, but I'm not going to.
What's that?
Which is the WW or the WrestleMania Midway game, which is great.
Can't stand there, double button attacks.
Yep, that's how you grapple.
Yeah, this is really garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
also
fucking terrible, but I remember playing the hell out of it.
I also like the idea that the money piles up underneath your pallet, but they lift the pallet up with the... I know I'm putting way too much thought into it, but it's just amusing to me. Is it just a piece of rebar?
No.
Good old corn cob rider. That's what CC stands for, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
cobbing them corns. This is ridiculous.
Yes, it is. Also, imagine playing this with 3 people.
I mean, we could have.
Could have, and you don't want to. That's my gift
You
to
don't
you.
know me. Oh, she just keeps up coming out and stabbing you.
Nice! Totally studly.
Study muffins.
Okay. Oh, I died. Okay,
He's wearing a silver diaper with a chain on his neck.
his name's Chain Man.
Story checks out.
I mean, it just seems like a
Okay,
fetish.
we have hit the point where it doesn't want to play nice anymore.
Yep, enemies will just stop giving a shit about hit stun. It's great.
Time to use the Goro tactic.
Also, that's my grapple that I keep on doing, by the way.
I thought you were just praying to him.
Taking a knee for the Lord.
Please, Daddy, no
Oh, jeez.
chainy. Wow.
Stab him with a knife. Get the fucking knife.
Or throw the knife at him. That works too.
Yes, welcome to the secret technique. Stop
No.
fucking taking a knee.
No hurty, please.
Record KO time.
Were you Studley though? No, only awesome.
No, you were. It was just awesomely done. God, that money looks
Have you-
terrible.
Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
Oh, you didn't know about heavy metal.
Fuck this game.
I hate it. Like the memories are coming back to me.
29, yeah, just 29. I made up a whole new tier for how bad this game is. Does your health not regenerate between battles?
Nope.
It does not.
Also, in most console versions, you don't have continues.
What kind of lame ass
It's true, you don't. So it's fucking miserable.
God, I kind of want to pull on this.
Don't.
This game is fucking great. It's terrible, but I love it.
Okay.
I need to see his throw though.
He doesn't have one apparently. Also, I need to do this for me.
Okay.
Is it for you or is it for me?
No, it's for me because I also play this game.
Why would it be for you?
Have you not heard me talking this entire time?
No. I could barely
I
hear me
played the
talking.
hell out of this as a kid.
Okay, let's do this.
I remember playing it in fucking. This is gonna sound.
In grade school, or in your daycare.
In the daycare.
Okay, let's.
See, it was okay. They allowed it because there wasn't blood or gore.
There is blood. It's just really
Oh
badly
God!
done. Oh,
Okay, no,
no,
I think it was the arcade version that I played.
No,
Actually,
it was probably the Genesis version. That God, I forgot.
it may have
how-
been the Genesis version. I don't know. It all
Okay,
blends.
let's. Enough of
This
that.
looks terrible. Holy shit.
Fuck that.
That was awful.
I actually don't have much experience with the.
God.
Oh, it's a world. Wait. Whatever. Let's just do this.
It was terrible. Both of them were bad. They're going into 19. If not, that's just straight up 20.
Okay, let's see. Well, this does play more like the arcade version does. It is a better game. Was this the version that you played, Torpo?
I think it was actually the arcade version that I played.
Huh.
Your daycare center had a pit fighter machine?
They had weird shit in there that went in and out. I still fondly remember a fucking pinball machine that would yell at you all the fucking time. Hey, you with the face.
And it was accurate. It was you, and you had a face. I don't know if you still do.
I mean,
The story checks out if, like, oh, they got a really good deal on it because who the hell wants to own a pit fighter?
okay, that's...
Yeah, also this was like years after Pit Fighter was new.
Okay, also, let's just rank this piece
Yeah,
of shit.
can we be done with this?
Okay.
It's terrible. I hate
it's
it.
fucking
I love
20. It's. Are you going 21?
I don't think it's
I
20.
wouldn't say 21.
So I'm
I'd
at
say,
20 right now.
I'd say
I
it's
would
like
say
an 18 or 19.
Uh,
You know,
I wouldn't say it's worth looking at. I'd say it's.
I would play this over Best of Best or Time Killers.
I would say it's an 18 because I definitely played over Shaq Fu.
Yeah.
yeah, I can say 18.
All right.
I mean, its biggest problem is that eventually it becomes unplayable. It doesn't have anything actually offensive in it.
No, it's just mean.
Okay, and that was 1990 by Atari Games. Arcade.
Sorry, Stowe. We got outvoted.
Let's see. That is Punchy Kiki.
Punchy.
Punchy kicky. My
No
favorite
pun-
genre.
No punchy kiki.
Where's
Please, no punchy.
Please no kick.
Where is it? There it is. Okay, so also I forgot to do that. Also, music bad, charm bad, gameplay bad.
Can't you just do the fill? Is this like highlight them all? And
No,
paste
I
them?
mean the art is.
Does this get the milk?
I would
I
say
would say milk
gameplay.
it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the art is good, but it wasn't terrible either.
Yeah.
It was just fucking digitized sprites. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's great.
Difficulty thumbs down.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Oh,
horseshit.
actually, yeah, that's another good point. Pulse cheap checks. I think that's good for Pit Fighter.
Yeah.
There's
Let's never
nothing good
speak
about Pit Fighter. You're wrong.
Let's never speak of this again.
Well,
I will never forget this game. It is etched into my memory.
well.
No, we have. Is it coming?
So here's the thing. You know how Pit Fighter feels like it plays like a brawler?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
imagine if they actually made a brawler with the Pit Fighter engine.
We don't have to imagine. You're going to show us.
Please.
Oh no! Just
God.
looking at this name worries me.
So I'm already prepping to shout "Y for yikes."
Oh boy.
Pour
We're
one
about to
out for
gun
you,
me
boy.
Okay, so here we go.
How bad is this gonna be?
I don't know because I've only played about 5 minutes of it to make sure that it worked.
Okay,
That should still give you an idea.
Well, it's off to a great start.
And then I can't see anything.
Yep.
Oh, there we are.
The
The
bad
bad part of town. Oh boy.
Okay, I know who we're playing as.
Oh my God! Yes. You better pick Chief. God damn it.
We're picking Chief. Of course we are.
Kicking the shit out of
He
Chief.
covered his nips. Like statuesque.
The statue's cat
Cat's
tall? What?
Cat's call.
What is cat tall?
I think they meant
You guys got-
statuesque cat and then tall, but they would.
But they hyphenated it.
Okay, let's
My
start.
turf.
Yes. Guard that hood.
And they even graffitied the second part of it.
Wait. Why is it? There we go.
Man, it really makes you work for that shit.
Why? Why would you want to? And why is Boy George taking over the town?
Okay, now remember, you can pick up objects and hit people with them.
Okay, but just the color of those
Yes, like the
suspenders.
What the fuck?
Looking the homeless guy.
But just the color of those suspenders makes it look like they were edited in. Also, once again, let's appreciate the name of this gang.
Oh my.
The dread.
Wait, stop posing, you asshole.
Oh, this game is terrible.
But you
Please
Pick
tell.
up the bystanders and use them as weapons.
I'm trying to remember how to.
What did
Well,
you
you
just
just
do
used
to
her-
that man?
He took their face and just beat him with that woman's crotch.
Nah.
You know, as you do.
Ah, good old Mobby.
Also, look at
Nobody
that
cares,
block.
Mobby. Nobody cares.
What are you doing?
Just everything about him looks like he's swinging a bit too high.
That kick animation is fucking terrible.
Ah, yes, the kick animation. That's where I draw the line.
No, I draw the line at all of
Grab
it.
that homeless person.
It is pretty.
I'm-
That's just an old person, Torpid. Not all old people are homeless. What the fuck?
I disagree.
Trying to remember how do I pick up people?
Well, yeah, just punch the old person. That's really
No,
good.
the old person keeps swatting him with her purse. Oh my! Yes.
Killed by an old person.
Oh jeez.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, you can cycle through the fighters. Okay. Did you just do a sweet slide at him?
I guess. Oh
I
jeez.
can't find a cheat sheet on the movesets. And then undermining the entire point, they make you do these things. I think if it's 2-player, you fight each other, and whoever loses is thrown out of the game.
I'd believe it.
Because Atari were bastards.
Well, guess who found the full-on arcade
Ow.
cabinet manual? And by
Oh,
that, I
cool.
mean it's
Does it list the
literally-
moves?
It lists everything. How to set it up. How to Okay, let me see if I can actually find the controls. Cause holy shit, this is.
I bet you
literally-
it's probably the operator's manual.
It is. It's all the. It's got diagrams and it's pretty cool.
But you
trying to find
okay.
it.
How did you do it? Don't. Okay. Can someone look up an FAQ for this? I need to see. We need to know.
I'm gonna let you in a secret. There aren't any.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Right.
looking at the owner's manual. Self-test.
Oh,
There are unlockable characters.
okay. So he just straight up has an Hadoken.
But
Yes, you found it. Yes, I found that it did say you have Hadokens. They're called magics.
Ah! God.
Control.
What?
I look back.
continue on the streets. Wait, we're fighting the dreads again?
This is amazing. Okay, somebody else can see if they can make heads or tails of this fucking thing. Because I'm not finding
Where do you link it?
Mike Wielder.
Oh god, 58 fucking pages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this is definitely, okay.
It's an owner's manual.
also toots.
Hoots.
Fruity, fruity. Yeah, and anywhere I look, it's just all the manuals is just this manual.
Did you see the Haymon? Did you hear the Haymon that they keep on saying?
Yeah, it was good.
Just wanted to make sure that people were hearing it, so that I wasn't the only one who had to hear that.
Unfortunately, I could hear it.
Okay, I need to figure out how to pick things up.
So this is considered a spiritual successor to Pit Fighter, actually.
It uses some of the same sprites, and I'm guessing it uses the same hardware since the manual keeps calling this Pit Fighter.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, no, this is just all about the setup and operation of the machine.
Yeah, I cannot find anything
Okay.
on the controller.
I didn't quite realize he was wearing a crop top.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Remember that you are on a timer. So don't dick around too much.
Oh, Jesus!
This music is terrible.
Yep.
And that's putting it kindly. Congrats on getting pile drivered by fucking toots.
It's Toots.
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 Toots. So basically, the gist of it is, you as you fight through these things, you get to a boss fight at the end of each one, and then you fight them, and recruit them to your side for the final battle.
Okay, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You're about to recruit a new person, so...
Yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll get to the end of that.
Nigel.
Nigel isn't who we're recruiting.
Are we recruiting that lady on the screen?
Exactly.
Hey, Toots is back.
Yeah, let's just go back to our old standard.
It's just that kick animation is so egregious because
Oh, it's a
just
6. Okay, it's a 6-button fighting game. Okay, or it's a 5-button game. Okay.
Because it's like 2 frames of animation, so it just looks even worse than everything else.
Because yeah, for completing Wave 2, we get our new character.
Man, they really like Toots.
No, it's actually just a popular name in this area.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
So yeah, JJ is the person that you recruit. God, just everything moves so slow and just wrong.
It all looks just bad.
He also takes so little damage.
Yeah, so that was one thing I noticed while I was reading up on it, was just that boss fights are kind of unfair.
Calling it kind of unfair is being very generous.
The chess moves great. What?
He just kicked you in the junk multiple times. Amazing.
You defeated.
And it looks like there are 2 other characters you can recruit. Yeah, so now you can be JJ. Or Tanya. We've always been able to be Tanya.
So you could be a cat tall person.
Or it could be JJ.
See the way they have this worded, whoever wins the round continues for free. Literally, they make you beat up your friend.
God, that's fucking mean.
Yeah, this game sucks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't quit sooner, honestly.
That is a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'd argue it's a 20.
I feel like it needs to be seen, though.
I don't.
It is kind of more on the jank side.
Yeah, I could see putting it at 20.
Yeah.
Everything about it just reeks of desperation.
Mm.
Nine. 2. Atari
Yeah,
games.
it's like they took Pit Fighter and just somehow made it worse.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Also, crime.
A good beat 'em up, you'd be beating people up. Everyone in this game is a horrible sponge, and then to top it off, every wave making one player automatically die. No, this is like the opposite of fun.
Yeah.
Not fun.
All right. Let's see. Let's go charm and music and gameplay and art.
Difficulty.
Difficulty.
Put a yikes in there. Wasn't as yikesy as I was expecting, but it still got there.
Yeah. I think it's probably good.
How did this not get 19?
I pushed for it. I got outvoted.
It's too bad. Like it's not as the ironic sense of enjoyment out of actually playing it is not that great. All right. Well, moving on, because now we have this game. This wonderful game.
Is it?
I like this game, even if it's really an asshole. So, yes. The reason why we played Robotron.
Bingo.
Because after Eugene Jarvis made Robotron, he made Blaster, then he made Narc, and then he made this.
Narc is a fucking gift.
Yes, it
No,
is.
we did Narc.
We've done
We did
Narc
Narc ages
twice.
ago because I requested it.
So.
It's definitely doing these things.
Yep. So, yes. This is Smash TV. Let's go ahead and start.
Worst version of Doom cover I've ever seen.
Bingo. So,
Bingo.
Bingo.
Bango.
Bingo!
Bingo. Fay Victus.
No.
so yeah, this is basically Bloody Robotron.
It's a Running Man, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically Running Man, which I'm tempted to say, because we were playing this, that we could cover the Running Man on Media Delta.
You know what?
There is a Running Man game.
I'm willing.
Is there?
I don't think there is. I think this is as close as you get.
You know what? Well, I think I'm willing to let
Yep,
that
there
one
is.
slide.
Oh, there is?
There is a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Oh no! Why
Or
would you
everybody's
do this?
favorite console,
The Amiga?
The Amiga.
Yeah, of course it is.
I just wanted to watch the Running Man.
We could watch it after we play the
No,
actual
we
game.
don't. We don't need to play that game though. That game sucks.
It's fine. That's why we're gonna do it.
All right. Also,
Why do you hate?
Because I like fun.
You clearly don't.
I
Good
do.
luck.
all right, here we go. Oh, now we get Mr. Shrapnel that we have to deal with, who's a real asshole.
So I like a lot of Midway games for their voice samples. This game probably has all of my favorite voice samples in like any arcade game.
Yeah, this game also has a dirty little secret.
Yep. I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about it yet.
The fact that there isn't enough keys to actually beat it.
That's absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people are fans of this game because I like the style, but this game is the ultimate in cheapness.
To be fair, though, the only thing I would say about that is the fact that I usually stop playing before the ending, so I get my fill out of it.
Yeah,
True.
I'm the same way.
You do eventually get tired of playing it, but I think there's a special place in hell for the cheapness of you can't actually win this game.
Yeah, that is pretty bullshit.
Is that deliberate or an accident?
Doesn't matter.
I would say I bet you that's probably an oversight thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
Because
an act.
that's not something they've done in other games.
It might be an oversight, but they never corrected it.
So is that basically that they didn't actually correct it in any of the console ports either?
Correct.
Holy shit.
Okay, that
Okay, that is pretty bad.
that seems like okay. That seems well. That could also be like, oh, we want to make it an accurate port, but still.
I mean, no matter
When
how
have they
you,
ever cared about that?
I don't
no
know.
matter how you twist it, it still sucks.
Yeah. Ow! I've been beaten. Which I'm surprised that I have survived this long without dying.
Right, especially because you can put quarters in to keep continuing. So when it tells you you need more keys, but they don't exist, like what the hell? Also, you keep dying because this game is pretty cheap.
It is.
Man, this room just keeps going.
Yep. We've already met Mr. Shrapnel.
Meet him again.
Oops.
You just melt into the floor. It's nice.
10 seconds, contestant 1. I'm sorry, I
food
fucking
badly.
love this game.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate when somebody's passionate about something.
Oh my god.
Though in all... Oh,
Same though.
Come on, Stove. You know you want to do it.
I'm gonna keep myself from doing it. To be fair, a lot of my love for this game comes from a place of love for the next game we're playing.
You are the only person I know that actually has anything positive to say about our next game.
Is it the sequel to this?
Yes.
It is.
Wow,
I-
words fail me.
Have you not seen Total Carnage before?
I've seen it in the arcades.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm surprised you have not seen Total Carnage before, because
No, I'm surprised there's a fan of it. I mean, in fact, like I said, that's the surprising part I have. This game was very popular and had a lot of endurance, and they made a sequel to it, so it's not like they couldn't have just patched the code.
But also the fact that the sequel does not play anything like the original.
Not at all, no, but I don't know. I have a very
It
strong
does.
soft
It's not
spot
good.
for this.
No, this is a fun game.
Yeah.
It's hidden bullshit notwithstanding.
Yeah, like the main gist of this game is great. Like it's one of the better, like of the older twin stick shooters, it is one of the best.
Well, it's like Narc. For some reason, people give it a pass, but it's really cheap.
It is because Narc is absolutely ridiculous and it's hilarious. That's why I give Narc a pass.
And this is
Right.
Also,
this
I will
is
fully
similar.
say, Narc sucks as a game, but it's great. There's not
Yeah,
many other games that have people throw heroin at you as an attack, or clown wielding knives named Kinky Pinky.
Right, and this
There-
is the same way where this has fantastic aesthetics, you know, big money, big prizes, but the game is like, how many dollars have you spent on this already?
I've only continued twice, I think.
Yeah, like a game can be like bad, but it can be entertaining enough to overcome its badness. And I don't think this game is particularly bad and needs to have that overcome. It's entertaining to watch, it's entertaining to play. It just unfortunately has some bullshit in it that makes it impossible to beat.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm being kind of harsh because as an arcade game, it should be that your skill should translate to increased longevity.
Also, really, as an arcade game, beating it is not usually something that I consider. It's more score attack on a single continue.
Pretty much.
Right, but the fact is that the game teases you by saying there is a conclusion and it's not there is just...
I mean,
Once again, it's Smash TV. You know,
Yeah.
forget it, Rhapsody, it's Smash TV.
yeah, the
No,
thing,
no, I understand. It is being disingenuous.
yeah, because it
Yeah,
does.
no one's saying it's not.
It does also feed into the fact that there is an underlying of cheapness to it. Like it reminds me, like there is a mobile game that I downloaded recently that I thought I'd really like, and then it did something that I really maybe could just shut it off. There is it's Void Tyrants is the name of the game, and what it is,
Oh yeah, that...
it is a roguelike blackjack game. So basically, you have a deck of cards that have a number of 1 through 6. And basically, you want to get as close to 12 as you can without going over. Also, is it Mutoid Man? Yep. Also, also, I was thinking that if we had not played a RoboCop game, then I would also use that as an excuse to watch RoboCop. RoboCop, which might actually be a perfect film.
Says a lot about you, Lobo.
Remember the time that RoboCop shot a man in the dick?
I will never forget.
That is the greatest picture on the internet. Is that picture of that lady standing next to Peter Weller, or Welker.
Peter, I thought it was Peter Wells.
Peter.
It's Peter Weller. You're thinking of Frank Welker. I
Yeah,
think.
because I keep on getting them confused.
Regardless.
But yeah.
Yes, the girl was standing next to him, and she's wearing a shirt that says, "Remember that time that RoboCop shot that guy in the dick?"
You were fucking Mutoid Man up. What the hell?
Yeah. Wait.
I think he's... No, he's not.
He's just kind of having a moment. Let him have this.
No.
There we go. Oh right, you need a power up in order to hurt him.
Yep. So I guess just to be clear, I don't actually remember. Is it that you can't fight the final boss, or you just can't get into the Pleasure Dome?
I think you can't get into the Pleasure Dome.
You can't get into the Pleasure Dome. It always says you need more keys.
Which, I want to say I actually read something that there are a couple ports that do have the Pleasure Dome in it.
People have hacked the game.
Oh, is there actually like data for the Pleasure Dome? It just you can't get into it.
There's data for the Pleasure Dome, you just can't get there.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's probably just like a programming error.
Yeah, it definitely
Actually,
makes
I
me feel like
wonder-
an oversight.
Oop.
That they never bothered to fix because this game is so cheap
Actually,
no
I'm
one ever
curious.
gets
Yeah,
anything.
because it's so cheap. Like, let's be real here. The reason
Okay.
they never fixed it is because this game is cheap, and also because it was fucking Midway.
No disagreement here. Also, wow, you've actually defeated Mutoid Man.
I mean, that's not that surprising since he...
I can credit
coined
feed.
the- Yeah.
Breaking out Daddy's wallet.
I love that old ass toaster.
Super VCR.
Not just red. It's 1999, man.
This is ridiculous.
Look at your future armbands.
They're pretty sweet. Still going.
Big money!
I'd buy that for $1 million.
Okay.
And that's Smash TV.
Orbs.
Orbs!
Now we start with orbs.
Orb is good, but it cannot compare to the nozzle.
I was gonna say, should we just move on to Total Carnage?
Yeah, no, as I said, that's Smash TV.
Yep,
Yeah, because the end boss is just Muto Man again.
Yeah. And there's a snake boss that just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right, the jungle. You didn't even get to the jungle level. Crap, how far in is that?
That's I believe it's stage 3. It's not that interesting. Okay, so let's start at 11.
I mean, I'd definitely put this over Robotron.
Well, looking at this, I would definitely say over Mercs. So I'd say, let's see, at least 10.
But would you put this over Babadook?
Well, there's oh yeah, Cannon Spike, another dual stick shooter that isn't dual stick.
So, do you think this was better or about the same?
Let me just see 9 just going forward.
Would you rather play this or Elevator Action?
Oh, I really like elevator action. But just looking at the general tone, like the general things we have in here, we have the arcade version of Contra, Burger Time, Galg 88. Yeah, I could see it going above 9.
I mean, I would say if you're on the fence, I would say the cheapness might tip it over to 10.
It is definitely a quarter muncher.
It is, and also I don't think it's going above 8. Yeah, it's definitely not in 8 territory.
I'd say 9's fair.
9 or 10.
Let's see.
9.
Yeah, I'd say 9 because of like Garudic. I would definitely play it above Garudic. Yeah, I think 9's good. Yeah, let's go 9. Yeah, there's something about Robotron that it's just so classic that I feel that it doesn't have some of the pitfalls that Smash TV has. It's just really good to play.
Well, it's that era where like Narc and then Total Carnage is coming up. Midway games just got really, really cheap.
That is a shmup. Let's call that high concept?
Future shit.
Do you have like a comedy or a cyberpunk?
I do have a cyberpunk.
Yeah,
that's definitely cyberpunk.
Okay, let's see. Which
Just Lolo too lazy to think of tones today and just keeps trying to label everything high concept.
Okay, it's going that way. So cool. This one's cyberpunk. Okay. Let's see. I like the music.
The audio samples were good.
Yeah, the audio is
I
excellent.
also like the charm.
Definitely charm. What's the theater icon again?
Like story and cinematography, kind of like cinematics, which
I think it's more charm.
Yeah, it's definitely charm.
I do like the art. I do think the game looks good.
Yeah. Also, difficulty is a thumbs down.
Also, cheese under nay.
Yep.
Yep.
Cheese.
It technically put in the dead man walking symbol, because there's literally no way to win.
Yeah, I think cheese mostly covers it.
I do want to put a thing for just straight up put bullshit in. Or like
I'd
just
say notably buggy.
Pulls Cheap's tricks, I think, would be. I don't know if Buggy would be.
No, I would do pull cheap tricks, because remember,
Yeah.
when Muto Man goes on his Berserker Rage, there is no way to dodge that, and it's an instant kill.
Yeah, that too. But I figured that would go under cheese.
It. Pull,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, there's a.
Kind of both.
There's a. It's a level of just making, like, intentionally leaving things out for the sake of just being bullshit.
Well, like, once again, we don't know if the keys thing is intentional or not.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I just know they didn't fix it. No, it's really the cheapness of the game that just, the Muto Man rampage, like I mentioned.
Yeah, no, that I can get behind. The keys thing, because as you said, there's data in there for the Pleasure Dome.
I mean, it's just as likely that they screwed it up on accident and either didn't catch it, or by the time they caught it, they had made enough money where the company's like, yeah, no, just don't change it.
Yeah,
It just shows a lack of QA.
Also, it's
no,
a
it
Midway thing, I would argue.
That's literally not. No.
It's yeah. So yeah, I think that's good for Smash TV.
It feels more than anything like Midway cutting corners, which is what they did.
Yeah,
Personally.
they did kind of have a.
Yeah, this is the end of
Notoriety.
the golden age of Midway, as we're about to see.
Yeah, as we go into this thing, this really shows its age. Like, this is a very. It's in the same era that Hot Shots Part 2 could come out in.
Such a good movie.
It is.
I need to watch it again.
Oh, good. Is it gonna do the thing where?
Oh, what? Check that out. 4 lives for your first one, but 3 lives for each continue. Cheap.
Yep.
Wow, that is a wall of meat.
Yeah.
Total Carnage.
That dude was inspired by Liefeld.
Just a bit, yeah.
So yeah, this is more akin to a Commando Smirks style game. And yeah, that gun had like 4 different scopes on it.
It's very Contra.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
but
your
all
main
those
characters
scrolls.
here. Your Captain Carnage and your Major Mayhem here. You get a big stuff bonus.
Let's see.
Definitely seems like a game.
Oh,
Wow, those are some faces.
I want to make sure that it goes through the story trip thing.
The story starts when you
Oh, get into the
Oh.
game. Also, hey, it's
Yeah.
college dumps. All right, let's go and start.
So first things first.
Wait.
Just
Is this a sequel?
Yes.
no.
Okay, it's conflicting here.
It is a sequel to Smash TV, but it is not a sequel to Smash TV.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, so that's a Y in yikes.
Yeah.
already.
Yep. Just hold on to this.
All they're making is baby milk.
Stuff.
Send in the Doomsday Squad.
Yeah, that's definitely a name.
Also, the enemy general is named General Akboob.
That's why I said yikes.
Okay.
All we are making is baby milk.
I will point out, I'm not going to defend this game at all, but
Oh.
just man.
Yeah. See, that's what Stove was referencing.
There's a password required teleporter?
So if you, it's a thing. If you get a password, you can continue on. I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Save me.
But then again, if the game ends,
Help me.
Okay, but these fucking voice samples, what the shit?
Thank you.
But as you can see,
Also,
it runs on the same hardware as Smash.
Doesn't look anything like Smash Bros. So.
You're trying to prepare for
No,
Total
you can
Carnage.
you can definitely see it.
Oops.
220 keys. Enjoy. Have fun.
Fuck off.
But can you get all of them?
Yeah, see, they threw that in there, and they threw in the Pleasure Domes because they were getting flack from arcade owners who were asking where the hell is the Pleasure Domes in Smash TV. So, yeah, they are kind of trolling us.
Yeah, that was definitely Midway's shtick, because, I mean, the whole reason why AirMac is a thing.
This is just like Smash TV, but with even less personality.
Well, yeah, because it's just straight up, you know, dumbass bro military crap.
Yep. Okay, should we go to the Mother of All Battles or Total Carnage?
Yes, Mother of all battles.
Okay.
Okay, so does that bomb exist to keep you from staying in one place for too long? Yep. Also, let's take a second to appreciate how fucking rude that was, because the timer kept ticking while you were reading.
Other people gotta use the machine, son. It's me, Jim Arcade. You're gonna have to pay more money to beat this game. Also, I want to point out that I played this game through Midway Arcade Treasures 2, so I might be a little bit biased here. I didn't have to pay that much money for it.
So why was this in the Treasures collection?
Well, they already used Smash TV, so they wanted to have the sequel to Smash TV.
This was also the same collection. I believe they had Primal Rage in it.
Yes. And Pit Fighter.
All I'm saying is, in what universe is this a treasure?
Well, you gotta put something in, too.
I mean, it's an Xbox game. You can fill much more things in it. And it's like, well, we don't want to waste space.
Granted, it's like asking why did the Sonic Gems collection have Vector Man? Vector Man 2.
Stove likes it.
I would play this game again.
I mean,
I
in
mean,
a
from a
bizarre
gameplay-
way, it's slightly more fun than Smash TV because the environment actually changes.
I don't know about that.
I don't agree. This
Yeah,
is the exact same
this-
environment we were in a couple minutes ago.
Like, it scrolls, yes, but also... I still feel that Smash TV plays better.
Well, Smash TV is more fun. No,
You are the...
I-
what?
You are the Weasel Man.
Man.
You shall absorb total pain. I feel from a gameplay standpoint, it seems all right. It's more Smash TV gameplay, but from a visual standpoint, it sucks. It's
yeah,
boring.
we've already seen more variety in 5 minutes of this game than we saw in like 15 minutes of Smash TV.
Yeah, but also to what extent? Like,
By the
to,
way,
to
Logan,
I
what
would
end?
agree with you there that Smash TV is just is much funnier.
I'm pretty sure start is your bomb button. Anyway, here's a cutscene. Can you guess who this guy is gonna be in the end of the game?
Discount Bison?
Is he an alien?
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
he is a character from a different video game, to be honest.
Is he from Bionic Command? No.
No, it's
Yes! Yes!
What?
Oh,
Who's the Bionic?
right.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
He's also a character in Wolfenstein 3D!
No! No!
He's Hitler?
Why?
This game is fucking weird. I mean, look at
I didn't
it!
think that was a good idea.
Like, I will give it that it definitely has enemy variety, but its locale is the exact same thing.
Did you notice how lovingly they sculpted those alien butts?
I don't see the issue. Look, video games as a whole have a history of bizarrely detailed asses.
And their respective other media properties also tend to lovingly render asses for us.
Look, lovingly rendering asses is tradition.
Because it is.
Ah!
He did not give a shit about you. Got a name
Keeps
drop.
going.
Do you suicide bomb when you die?
I don't think
no.
so.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do actually.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a choice.
I never noticed that.
This game's just so fucking busy too.
Totally going through there.
Hilarious.
So what is that sound effect whenever you get the goddamn shoes?
That's Curly from Three Stooges.
Oh, okay.
The
I don't know why this came to mind, but have you ranked Duke 3D yet?
No, we have not.
we haven't even done the original ones.
Oh yeah.
We gotta do those first.
You're almost there. You got this.
Yeah, are you using your bombs?
Like, every once in a while, that just don't feel that good.
I think they're supposed to clear mines.
Yeah, they are.
I'm surprised that they don't let you kill the civilians.
It'd be way too easy to do that, though.
Yeah, but it also seems like that'd be something that this game would do.
Also.
They don't let you kill hookers and narc.
That is true. Also, I think they're more supposed to be strippers. Whoa!
Strippers are usually inside.
Oh, they're like outside the establishment. They go into the establishment to get them most of the time.
not sure I feel comfortable debating this anymore, pointing out the Venn diagram of supers.
Oh, also, it's whatever.
It's also Narc.
Yeah, it's also Narc. They're being kidnapped by killer clowns named Kinky Pinky.
Well, see, you're only having that debate because nobody had the guts to until now.
Also, I
good reason.
one, do not have anything to say about this game, and two, I do not know how much more of this I can stand.
I mean, I feel like we've seen enough.
You should have been taking the warps. Not that they're really that important, but you should have been.
I didn't want to skip things.
Stove, is there
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
good coming up?
No. I'll
Okay.
go ahead and just say that. Let's just.
Alright, can we just be done with it then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
it's fine. I'll pull up the stuff for the Discord.
Okay. Well, I was told Carnage. Okay.
That was definitely a game that existed.
Yeah. Well, I saw Narc, so
Yep. Not as
Since we
bad as
brought
I
up-
remembered it.
brought up Monarch a couple of times. So how do you feel about this over Narc?
Oh, I kind of almost would rather play Narc.
Dark head charm, at least.
All right.
Oh, let's look at 17.
This or Super Contra?
Rather play Super Contra.
Well, let's go lower.
What do we? We don't even have an 18 one
We-
for it. No, we do.
This or Gauntlet.
Ooh. Oh, okay. These.
I would play this over Gauntlet
Yeah, I would.
personally.
I like
That's a
arcade or
17.
NES.
Yeah. I'd put it in 17.
17. Okay, that
Yeah.
works.
17 seems fair.
Okay, that's that.
Yeah, this got a both as good as it sounds.
Stove dies.
This probably would have been a great game for 1987.
ATG.
Oops. Let's call that.
War.
But it's
Yeah.
also, you know what? Actually, it is. I have a
I
special
mean, you don't have a
category for this.
Jingo theme, right?
No, but I do have. If I go this way.
Jingo ate your baby.
Oh, not that one. This one. Happy Chaos.
War. Put a Y in there.
Yeah.
Nice big old fat Y.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. No.
You all seem to think the experience was charmless.
Yes, I would say charmless is a good way to describe that.
It was the opposite of Smash TV.
Music was fine. Gameplay is fine. It's just difficulty, no. Art was kind of bad.
I don't know. I like the art, to be honest.
Okay, I can cover that in charm, but yeah, the art, yeah, I can definitely see that. Let's do this. Oh, 'cause that made me buggy. Let's do this instead. Because there is a massive amount of enemy variety, though. Absolutely none in the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think
Also, the levels kind of. It just felt like it was going on for fucking ever.
that's because it did. Okay.
The levels were shorter than Smash TV, but the levels in Smash TV go on for forever.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
I mean, compare that to Robotron. How fast did that game go?
I was gonna say we got to like round like that's like a level lasts like what 20 seconds,
Yeah.
if that. Yeah, I think we're good on Total Carnage,
Yep.
which means I think we're good for tonight.
Mhm.
We've covered a lot. So,
Time to wrap it up.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing we're done with Midway for the weekend, right?
well, except with one key case, which actually is a better case, but yeah, let's talk about tomorrow. So, do
Yeah.
this one. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.ltp.life. There I have upload these episodes. Usually this one will be up probably Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning if I get particularly ambitious. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Puzzlo. Their episodes are recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also my personal Twitter at LoadedPuzzlo, the show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story. There's also Discord, in which you can take part in polls when they're active, and also chat with the community. There's also Patreon, which helps with hosting costs of various things. There are $2 and $5 tiers. So there's that. Tomorrow, all hail the all-powerful circle, in which we take a look at games that involve circles.
Hell yeah. Finally, Kirby.
Not quite that. But we're talking about stuff like...
First you draw a circle, and then you draw another circle, and something, it's the shape of a friend.
Yeah, but
Step 3,
we're
Kirby.
We're not quite talking about Kirby, but we are talking about things like, say, Windjammers, and also NBA Jam. And also Hit the Ice.
NBA Jammers.
So, yeah, that'll do it. I betcha. Let me just take a look.
One is currently live.
Yep. Let me just see who all else is live as well. At least I have on my list. Let's do... You know what? I normally do not do them, but I believe that they are doing some art, so let's go raid Yen, who also did the very good, one of the very good pictures that I have in that little rotating thing of art. So let's go ahead and raid them. So, thank you all for watching.